game's getting underway between Neutralizerz and our friendly Russians. Well, friendly Russian, 3 Russians we have. It is 102, and it is Purgatory. So here we go on Raker, gets the lightning gun and the red armor. Now this is an interesting spawn, because you can take this straight to battle suit and try not to lose that armor, and maybe get the next yellow, and then have good position and get the BS. That's like one option, but we'll see how Raker plays it.
So they did change a player.
Yeah, I don't know who Raker is. Who left for Raker? Oh god.
Desma?
Yeah, Desma. Okay. And here you go. They are all actually fighting over the next red.
And there we have it.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I think LaTromi just wants to bring attention to his team that they have control of that red armor.
Yeah.
They spawned there and they just lost it immediately.
Yeah, I would have. It's kind of a risk, but I really prefer like the option of take red LG, take it around safely to that yellow and rock it on the BS side, and then just play for like either an early BS or just control that area, because it's like super easy to control and you're right next to the BS. So, like if it spawns early, you've got this. But look at that, Noctis picks that up, and it's going to be Noctis versus LaTromi. Oh my god, one player falling helplessly into the void, and LaTromi back onto the red. Oh, great timing, they're going to take down Fizz just moments before it spawns, and there he spots the quad. Great rocket jump from LaTromi.
He just gave himself the position with that rocket jump. He knows that the LG is going to spawn, so he wants that. Is he actually going to get into a fight versus Noctis?
Looks like he's going to go for it. He's got the armor to do it, he's got the weapons, but Noctis has a lightning gun as well, but Noctis goes down.
Right, he dies right before the Mega spawns.
Yeah, I think Neutralizerz, who picked up that Mega, I'm not sure, but it's going to be interesting to see who's taking the most Megas. I think that's always interesting on Purgatory, because there can be a lot of back and forth there, and like some teams will put one player on it, and some teams will like get multiples to help there. And it's interesting how it works out. And LaTromi right now with 102 is holding out on that red armor, and it's actually quite far away. And it's not the best place to defend if it's the red armor's not spawning for ages, because it's quite an exposed spot. And he have a lot of damage, and LaTromi almost dying there, but he does get the red in time. And still LaTromi cam here as he makes his way onto the 50.
Yeah, I mean, if they do go to the finals, he's probably going to be the player with most cam time at the end of the tournament, or at the end of the whole qualifier scene.
Yeah, it's quite possible. And spinning right around back for that red armor. Catches 2 players in the back there, but Neutralizerz have this covered. And there you go. That's what you get when you go too early and without any teammates to the red armor.
Oh, and now look at this. Dive just got the fresh lightning gun and the fresh red. He's totally sacked. If he knows that the Mega is going to spawn, he could even get it right now.
Yeah. Oh, they should have saved it for him. Yeah. And it's, oh man, he lost all his stuff. It's again the position where like powers from 30 seconds, you have lightning gun and you have a red armor. Think about playing safe and keeping that red alive completely until that power up spawns to make a strong position for your team with a nice run. But he does go down, attacking into a poor position, and here we got Strippy and LaTromi going for that quad. It's going to be Raker picking up that BS. He goes down, and Kaz is going to clean house at the quad damage there, and so this is a good situation. This is a great situation now for Neutralizerz after that, and as we work out some technical issues there with the sound, don't worry, it's going to be fixed, guys. We have Kaz still alive, picks up the Mega, and Red is actually up on the spot. There he goes, taken by 102. Kaz has got to be careful here, doesn't want to get too deep, because what is he going to win if he wins these fights?
Well, he actually just did a lot of damage. He just killed both guys.
Oh, nice.
Strippy just coming in, and he's going to get the fresh LG as well. So Strippy's going to be defending his red armor. And 102 got the last power-ups. They got both of them. Kaz, I think Strippy got the quad, but he was easily taken out by Kaz. But they also got the battle suit. So they're on the lead right now. Great steal on there by the Mega by Neutralizerz though.
Yeah, looks like they are. Both teams are trying to commit a lot to try and win that Mega battle. And it can be important to do that. If you give away 3 Megas, the guy who takes that Mega can come in at all kinds of angles to attack all kinds of crazy positions, specifically the Railgun, which is really a strong move for him. And Dibbit, good positioning there for that Railgun above that red. He's not able to push in by himself though. No armor either, so he wants to be careful, keep that red alive, look for the angle. Can he get it? Oh, and he gets it onto Raker. Brilliant shot from Dibbit there to take down Raker. And look at that, drops an LG as well.
Oh, 2 LGs there for him.
And he should have a time on the red armor as well, so Dibbit should be thinking about getting stacked for the power-ups in 30 seconds, but he's going to actually fall back a bit. Got to be careful, don't want to move into exposed spots, and he should be giving away weapons. There you go.
He just doesn't have any stacks, so he really has to give those weapons away. And Hopefully, he can use that railgun to his team's full advantage.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, the
such a good rocket there.
Right to the face there. And Divot picks up the yellow as well, making him a contender for this pickup of this BS. Oh! Brilliant pummel. What a cheeky play there. And even Strippy with the quad pickup and the pummel. Fears now with the battle suit, a railgun as well. And let's see what he can do with it. The quad is out of play, so Fizz could definitely make a nice little run here.
I think look at how close 1 or 2 are keeping this. This is not going according to our predictions at all.
Yeah, definitely. It's I don't want to be wrong. Where's my mercy limit? Come on, Neutralizers. Just give Noctis everything. That's what you have to do.
Oh, 3 players going to the bounce pad. Fears would wish he had more aim on that railgun there.
And here you go. Great positioning from Kaz there. Take down 1 player. There's Raker down as well. Palming off that rocket launcher to Fears as he tries to defend this position.
Oh, dodging all those grenades. Finally gets hit by 1. Who's shooting all those grenades? It's Strippy. Strippy actually just got control of that red armor because he was shooting those grenades.
Oh!
Saw his life passing in front of his eyes there.
And Kaz, this can be such an annoying spot sometimes for Red to be here. Oh, he misses
but it's
the
so
shot.
hard to hit shots from here.
Yeah, it is. There you go.
There we go. Good.
Oh, a second as well.
Amazing.
Really nice from Kaz.
Thought he was going to shoot his teammate.
Yeah, yeah. Just doesn't care, just wants to shoot stuff. I just want to shoot guys.
And look at this. Without any stack, look at what he just did for himself.
This is what Xionyx is super good at. It's like moving around the map from like positions like this, constantly dealing huge amounts of damage. Like, and he can do it like reliably. That's one of the reasons why he's so good. And if you can do that and keep yourself alive, it's just insanely powerful how much it helps your team. It doesn't look like he's doing too much, but really it helps. And there you go, Kaz moving into the rail position again, really using that railgun to full effect. And we've got the power-ups coming up very soon. Looks like Neutralizers have a strong challenge for this quad. Yeah,
and Kaz is actually positioned for it, so we might be on Kaz temp for a while. Oh, he's actually going to branch out to try and get the... trying to damage at the rocket launcher. Latromi versus Noctis right now.
Yeah, and Latromi is looking for that the lightning gun. There it is. Latromi gonna make his way over some rocket jumps. A fast approach onto Fierce, and Fierce goes down. Good help from his teammate there. Latromi is gonna be thinking about that red, but look, the quad will carry was below.
He knew that Noctis was there. He was like, no, this is too easy. That can't be right.
Yeah, that was a really nice bait from Noctis for sure. And there you go, Latromi cleaning house at the red armor.
Like that, just at the end of the quad. So his team has control of the red armor room right now. And great direct rocket, but Divi just persevering with that shotgun there.
Definitely seems like Neutralizers are not able to really hold on to anything. Everything
they're
is
losing right now.
So back and forth. Yeah, it's interesting as well. Like Noctis hasn't really been able to like get himself going. I mean, he's really one of those players who's very, very strong at being an efficiency player. Someone who deals a lot of damage and keeps himself alive all the time. But he needs a good base to work from. And if he's not getting that base, or if he's maybe getting caught out here, once or twice, then he doesn't really come into his full strength. And it is such a close game, but there's so much time left right now. It's 8 minutes left. We've got a bunch of quads coming up, so
yeah, I imagine Neutralizer are gonna try to change something up, because we were expecting them to get both power-ups and just dominate this. So if they do want to get both power-ups, as I say that, look at how stacked Latromi is right now.
Yeah, and Kaz coming in with some good damage, but not enough.
Did Latromi really want that fight?
Well, I am of the opinion, keep your stack. If it's 30 seconds to a big power up, keep your stack alive.
Yeah, don't get into fights. I mean, position yourself in key spots. If you're gonna lose a stack, at least position yourself in key spots so that the other team cannot challenge for the power up.
Yep, that's definitely the strongest way to play it, or the highest percentage play, like the most consistent way to play it. But Increase does pick up that quad, and Noctis gets the BS. Great steal. He's completely screwed it. I'm surprised Latromi didn't pull out the pummel, just push him back in that.
Yeah, it would have been genius.
But here we have Noctis with that BS.
But no weapons. He's frantically looking for anything, because his MG is gonna run out really soon. He's getting just fragged with pummel. I'm Noctis. I do whatever I want. Give me a weapon.
There you go. Gets the lightning gun. But BS has run out. He does find the back of Raker. There looks like a good spot. This is nice for Neutralizers. They got good rail control. They got people on red, but actually the high areas, the high pass there is not safe. And you can see Noctis going to find increase off the spawn. He goes down, and teams are tied. And Noctis tries to make his way back around to the red. So if they can keep this going, this red rail cycle, and dropping for the Megas for another minute or two till the next power up, it's going to be looking really good for Neutralizers. But they got to keep it alive. But Noctis, here we are, finally seeing him on the stream. He gets himself back to the railgun in time. Perhaps not for another minute. Let's see what Noctis has in store for us.
He hasn't died for like 2 minutes now. And it's just doing it. What we're seeing right now is just efficient play. Like, he's not getting so much frags, but he's not dying, and he's doing a lot of damage everywhere. Look at that.
Picks up the red as well, stacking up. Brilliant stuff.
He's going to be looking forward to get some HP bubbles. There we go. Not really those that he wanted, but there's a 50 there.
And this can also be the thing, like, some teams would want to spread out their armor and stuff, but in some cases, if you've got one player that basically can just get all the weapons, and like he's super good with all the weapons, and he just stays alive like Noctis is really good at doing.
Oh, he's losing. Not so good at doing that there.
And you have like 3 teammates who play really well without items,
yeah,
then it can be really strong.
That's what's the hardest thing, to get teammates that can play with anything.
Yeah.
It's so hard to play without getting any resources.
An increase with the quad, Noctis with the battle suit, where Noctis cam as he proficiently rocket jumps his way onto the rail side. He's going to try and attack into red, but will he get there in time? It looks like not, as he picks up some ammunition. Oh, he finds the quad carrier, close range. This is perfect for Noctis. He gets increased down, and will he find something else? Beautiful rail onto Raker there as he tries to stay in for the fight. He has balls, I'll give him that, but he does die, and off the spawn he goes for another suicide attempt, and Noctis is loving it. He's got this red armor under control. He's hopefully getting the next one. He's in a dangerous position right now. Oh, look at me from below with the rocket. This could have been so dangerous.
I think Noctis has done about 30 frags without dying right now.
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's coming alive at the moment.
The last time, I don't think we've not seen him die. I mean, we got this cam when he got that power up like 3 minutes ago, and he hasn't died.
Yeah,
this is amazing from Noctis, because new Neutralizerz were actually losing by then.
But he's really in trouble now because he's got a lot of weapons. He wants to keep himself alive, but he's not confident moving into many positions at all on the map because he's so low, and so he's going to have to deal damage from afar. And the pressure here becomes what you were talking about, the inactivity thing. But look, he's going to find a spot here above the red to help his team. Can he hit the shots though? Drops in for the red, but it's not for a while. He surely goes down, and there it is. Finally, 102 will take Noctis down, but he's been the difference. And now with Noctis dying and 30 seconds to the power-ups, what is going to happen? It's going to be so key, these power-ups. And going into these power-ups, it looks like now 102 are going to have the resource advantage.
Yeah, we just saw Tromi stealing that red armor, and he's probably going to try to position himself to get one of the major power-ups. Rick is doing really well right here. Like, he's making sure the players will not bug with Tromi getting the next red, if he does decide to go for it, because it's so close with the power-ups timing.
And here we have the quad, and here we have the BS. Who's going to get what? Looks like Kaz gets the quad, and Strippy gets the BS. Neither of them have armor, so this could be really interesting. There's a 50 for Strippy.
The Meg is up. Is any of them going to drop for the Meg health? Strippy might see him right now, so look at this. He's super stacked right now, even with the battle suit.
Yeah, this is dangerous stuff. Noctis is trying to defend that position. They're trying to defend together at the red armor. This could be really strong. Look, even the quad coming in from behind.
Yeah, I mean, they had 3 players there killing him, including the quad, and they still didn't kill him. And they had free angle on him for about 6 seconds. That's how stacked he was. Why is he so early for that mega health?
Missed timing.
Yeah, a little bit of brain lag. That's a word I made up for that. When you miss time for 10 seconds.
And yeah, that was a perfect kind of play from Neutralizerz, where you're like, okay, we don't want to just hide. Let's fight somewhere against the BS. So they pick the most open area where they can surround him, and that's like a really good strategy to apply against to kill BSs. But
the BS didn't really get any more frags besides those he got there. And Noctis, I think he got the quad. He did do a lot more frags before that. That's why they're still on the lead.
Definitely great play from Neutralizerz. Noctis again getting weapons here. He's lacking that lightning gun.
Okay, right now, we're now Noctis cam. How much longer do you think we're gonna stay in here?
Well, Noctis has to get the red first before we can think about that, because anything could happen. Someone could try and dive on it, and let's see if Latromi comes flying through the window or something like that that I'm expecting. But look at this setup. There you go, Noctis gonna take. Oh, good,
he stole it.
Yeah, yeah. Noctis should be taking these over Divot for sure. And here you go. Strippy catches Noctis with some great rockets. That coordination from 102.
Yeah, so important. We were dissing their team play early on, but that was so important. I don't know if that was unintentional or not, but that was really
That's
important.
what I was thinking as well. Raker with the quad.
And he's going to get the mega health as well.
And who took the BS? I think they were both taken simultaneously. So
probably,
we didn't switch, we don't know.
So Kaz is there, and the red is up.
Oh, the jump pad. Kaz is trying to defend here.
Yeah.
I think Kaz wants him to drop in, but...
Yeah, I mean, but if he doesn't, it's okay for Kaz. He's still getting the damage. And the quad, what can Reika do right now? Oh, is he going to get the spark frag? No.
Oh, hello.
Oh, great rocket from Kaz. He's doing so many frags. 4 frags in that run. And more than doing 4 frags, he denied the quad from doing anything. That's really the most important thing. The quad, no, the battle suit.
And Neutralizerz finally making that stretch of frags that they've been looking for the entire match.
Look at Kaz, he's so stacked right now.
And Kaz, I think, has been the mega guy for a while for Neutralizerz. I think he's been dropping for that mega quite often. I want to see if he does that in the future, because if he adds a mega to this stack, it would be pretty brutal.
Oh yeah, yeah. It would be really insane right now. Maybe they could even reach Mercy limit.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, totally possible. I mean, if they just keep going now, then they definitely could reach it. And Kaz
and now the red, 4 reds in a row now for Kaz. This is insane. Okay, but he's gonna let someone else take it. Okay, I'm tired of the red. Please, someone else. He didn't even get the mega. Oh, look at the damage he did in Latromi. It's such a good rocket from Latromi just to bring that stack down from Kaz. Okay,
so apparently Reika is Karoida or MC Vagina, whatever, which is not a stream-friendly name,
yeah.
I'm gonna say.
But so Karoida was the other player that we were talking about, probably, because he did play with them a lot.
I'm gonna have to look at some Euro Cup screenshots to be really sure, because I cannot remember. And Increase gets a great... Okay, we're actually on Kaz here, as my follicular fails me. Kaz still maintaining that stack as well. Brilliant stuff there. And look, BS is up on the spot. Reika will pick up that quad, but he's super low. And now Latromi gets the steal on the BS. That's massive for 102.
I mean, he can't be rocket jumping around. I know he has a battle suit, but he doesn't have any armor. The red is up. Oh, and he kills his teammate.
He does clean up, though.
But look... Oh, yeah, the scoreline is still on 20 frags. What can Latromi do right now to make sure it closes in a bit more?
Well, it's really hard on Purgatory because your team needs to be taking everything. Like I think Purgatory is one of the most on all maps. Timing is super important, but I really feel like you have to have the exact time on red, mega, rail, everything.
Yeah, just in case you really want to drop there, because this is a very open map. You can easily drop onto an item if you want to.
And it can be, you want to get a good defensive setup going as well up on the high areas of this map and make sure that every single rail goes to you, because if the enemy team starts getting those rails, if you can deny them rails, then you can actually make a lot of frags on this map because it's so open.
Not even if you use them properly. If you can deny the rails and like if you just hit the rail randomly, it's beneficial for your team. And if when you're playing versus a team with players like Noctis, Fierce and Kaz, you really want to deny that railgun.
And Increase is going to get shut down by Fizz here. And Kaz joins his teammates. Oh, but Strippy takes down Noctis, but Kaz will still get that railgun. So you can see that they are definitely trying to make sure they are controlling that as Kaz drops a lightning gun for Noctis. I'm sure he's really happy about that. And look, they're thinking about attacking through here, but it's really risky. And so they're going to back off, find another way. And with the parrot spawning soon, they're thinking about conserving any kind of stack, building any kind of stack, and making sure they got position now as we're coming towards the end of the match. And this victory is really important. And Latromi coming out from nowhere there, and Kaz hits the clutch shots, but can he hit the long range rails?
I mean, 102 should be looking to get a double power up right now. If they want any chance of making this even possible for them, they should have both power ups. They get one, and Fierce gets the other, but the quad is really stacked. I'm gonna try to find Reika actually. There we are, on Reika right now. He's very stacked. Can he do something with it? So he finds Fierce, but the knockback on Fierce LG.
Oh, a grenade straight to Latromi's forehead there. And Reika, oh, he's looking for a frag, and the grenade is not good.
And he gets the red as well. But there's still 21 frags, so I guess Neutralizerz is getting frags everywhere, pretty much. Oh, look at that air grenade onto the quad damage.
Yeah, looks like Kaz and Noctis were really important.
Oh, another air grenade from Kaz. Shooting them like Pokeballs.
Hey, we have no Pikachu anymore.
Yeah. Now that I mentioned Pokeballs on stream.
Yeah, no
Pikachu in here.
I think he's somewhere.
He must be somewhere around here.
We might see him at some point during the stream. But Noctis right now is definitely... I think he had quite a slow start to the game, and he managed to bring his way back in. But it was a good result for Neutralizerz, and I think that they weren't expecting such a performance from 1 or 2 as well.
Definitely.
I mean.